Obama's spy who infiltrated Trump's campaign named. Presidents taking them all down, by Rebecca DeCirio, Politics US News for MadWorldNews.com. Stunning revelations are rocking the Washington, D.C. swamp. We now know the name of the well-known Republican politico who infiltrated President Donald Trump's campaign as a spy at the behest of former President Barack Obama. The swamp is on fire as the mind-blowing details of this spy's dirty deeds comes to light, and Trump is furiously ready to take them all down. The bogus Russia-Trump investigation was started by fired former FBI Director James Comey on July 31, 2016. The issue at hand for Representative Devin Nunes, who heads the House Intel Committee, has been the FBI and DOJ's refusal to turn over certain classified documents, which will shed light on why the investigation was started in the first place. This is the crux of Robert Mueller's existence, who took over the FBI's Russia-Trump counterintel investigation and turned it into a special counsel investigation. What happened that caused Comey and his cabal to actually spy on a political campaign? What caused them to take the drastic measures to deny Americans their constitutional rights or privacy? Those burning questions have been answered, and it's blowing people's minds. A man named Stefan Halper happened. Mr. Halper is the secret Obama spy sent by the cabal at FBI and CIA to manufacture evidence against two minor players in the Trump campaign. This caused Trump to tweet, "Reports are there was indeed at least one FBI representative implanted for political purposes into my campaign for president. It took place very early on and long before the phony Russia hoax became a hot fake news story. If true, all-time biggest political scandal ever, I guess, right?" Remember, at first they said it was the Russian dossier which sparked the investigation? When that dossier became totally outed as a complete lie, the cabal switched to blaming two men hardly connected to the Trump campaign, Carter Page and George Papadopoulos. Here's where Halper comes in, and this is the part the swamp rats are still trying like hell to hide. Stefan Halper is a Cambridge University professor who has ties with the CIA and British intelligence. He also has ties to the Nixon, Ford, and Bush administrations. He's a well-known politico who supported Hillary Clinton in 2016 and acted as a spy trying to entrap Carter Page and George Papadopoulos. Halper stalked both Page and Papadopoulos for months. Halper's ploy was to pretend to be with them supporting Trump with another spy, a Maltese professor named Joseph Mifsud, was feeding them information saying the Russians had stolen emails embarrassing to Clinton. And meanwhile, Mifsud is still missing. Joseph Mifsud, missing for months, may have used George Papadopoulos as pawns in an attempt to set up Donald Trump. What did Mifsud tell the FBI in February of 2017? Very good question. Halper pretty much struck out with Page, but the cabal thought they struck gold with a contrived incident that they arranged in London with Papadopoulos. First, Halper contacts Papadopoulos in July of 2016 and offers him $3,000 to write a policy paper about energy issues in Turkey, Cyprus, and Israel. Secondly, according to the Daily Caller, Halper contacted Papadopoulos again on September 2nd with an offer to fly the Trump associate to London for several nights to discuss the policy paper. Papadopoulos and Halper met several times during that stay, having dinner one night at the Travelers Club, an old London gentlemen's club frequented by international diplomats. This is where the setup takes place. They ply Papadopoulos with liquor, and then strangely, a guy named Alexander Downer shows up at the bar. Now, remember this, 30-year-old minor league Trump associate has already been played by Joseph Mifsud, Halper's buddy, who told him the Russians had stolen emails embarrassing to Clinton. Alexander Downer is an Australian diplomat stationed in London who is in on this setup. So according to Trump insiders, Halper, Downer, and Papadopoulos are drinking like fish when Downer brings up Hillary's emails and allegedly asks the Trump associate something to the effect, "So have you heard about the Russians stealing Hillary's emails? Boy, I bet there is a lot of dirt there." Bingo! Papadopoulos, who is this young, eager minor leaguer, vaguely remembers someone, Mifsud, giving him that exact information, wanting to impress the big-time politicos. Poor Georgie allegedly says, "Hell yes, I know about that. Yep, I've heard that too." You can't make this stuff up. And that is the big secret reason that Comey and the cabal say they had to start an investigation. But there's just one minor problem, or two. It's a huge nothing burger. What does that drunken conversation in London have to do with breaking the law? Not a thing. And now we know it was a complete setup by the FBI and CIA spy Halper, as the swamp rats are caught investigating their own so-called evidence. So Jacob Wohl, his name was Stefan Halper. Federal records show that Obama paid the spy more than $282,000 of taxpayer money, mind you, right? Downer then informs the FBI and CIA about Papadopoulos, so they have a paper trail for generating the bogus Russia-Trump investigation. Wow, Comey and the cabal thought they were pretty damn smart. Can't you just see the dirty rats when Downer contacts the FBI with the news their little spy operation has been successful? The liberal Aussie diplomat calling Comey saying, "We got Trump colluding with the Russians." The DOJ and the FBI are still refusing to give Nunes the unredacted files, which will expose the following former Barack Obama officials to knowingly taking part in this illegal spying operation. Former CIA Director John Brennan, former FBI Director James Comey, former National Intelligence Director James Clapper, former UN Ambassador Susan Rice, former Deputy Attorney General Sally Yates, and former Attorney General Loretta Lynch. What about Barack Hussein Obama? Well, get ready. President Trump is furious over this witch hunt, and it's certain that Obama was fully briefed on this illegal spy game. The president has been feverishly tweeting his contempt for this investigation, and we all know Trump never forgets. It will be the takedown of the century when our president finishes off Obama and his swamp rats who are scared to death they've pissed off the leader of the free world, who is undoubtedly the most powerful man on earth. Hallelujah, I have to add. Oh my. Oh, I can't wait to see those culprits go down like Brennan, Clapper, Comey, Loretta Lynch, Yates, and then Obama is the creme de la creme. Yeah, absolutely. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.